Yo, what up, don't know, it's your boy Ycee, I'm Alaji #1, new school Jagavan. Ain't nobody but that Dan, and right now you're checking out Moni Talks. Don't go anywhere, keep it locked.
You know I've been hot for at least 4 summers, and you know what I mean. It's been all burners, cluster fucks and all clusters, bust the bus with no busters.
Welcome back. This is going to be a very unserious episode because I have one of my friends on this episode. So you know whenever my friends are on my episodes, we are never serious. But I woke up this morning and I was feeling very Oluy. I was thinking about Olu, so I decided to wear his shirt. Rest in peace to one of my very good friends, Olu Customs. He actually has, like a car wash that is at VGC. So yes, make sure you go support him, support his family. Love you forever, Olu. Rest on. Back to my very unserious guest, who happens to be one of the kings of the new school, who is bringing rap back. Fuck the South, what you talking about? What? I got bars, nigga, what you talking about? Why? Why are you shaking your head?
Fuck the South, what you talking about?
Since when? What you talking about?
Since when?
Since when?
I better go.
You know they said the South, they got the best rappers, but we about to show them this year.
Bro, I'm not showing anybody anything.
Are you mad? See, that
Nigerian hip-hop is not really ready to take on the South. Because, let's just leave it at that. I don't want to.
Wait, how can you start my interview with that fucking energy? Like what?
No, it's not bad. It's just, it's the facts that have been presented and are out there,
Why do you feel like that?
I think because, one thing that the South Africans have managed to, keep on lock perfectly is, personally, this is my own opinion. I don't feel like we are ready to, push Nigerian hip-hop to the level. I won't even say to the level of South African hip-hop right now, but to the level to contend with, because, I feel like one thing that the South Africans have had on lock for a long time is they've created a perfect support system for their, homegrown music. Mm-hmm. That's why you see a lot of their artists are doing mad numbers without even leaving the country.
Yeah.
They're getting endorsements, they're selling out stadiums, they're just pushing the music to a whole new level within that vicinity. So,
and you don't think that's happening with our community?
I don't see a lot of it. I feel like people only tend to support when it's convenient. When it's, and I feel like if we really, really, really want to see Nigerian hip hop get to the level of where it's at, you should be seeing people support artists not just because this artist is on my label and we're both signed to the same label. If you listen to a rap song that's good, it costs you nothing to just put on your social media or just push it, So, when that begins to happen, and not just with the hip-hop industry, but every other aspect of Nigerian music, when we begin to support each other, we need to create a subsistent industry where, you don't necessarily have to go and sell out the O2, or you don't necessarily have to, go and tour the US or the UK or Europe or any of that stuff. We should create an industry that funds itself, and that's the only thing that's going to push the industry to where it is, not just personally but economically as well. So yeah.
Okay, so since you got straight to the shits, you didn't even let me land. We're just gonna go straight to the shit.
Let's get to it.
And you're gonna be completely honest.
Bang bang.
Completely honest. You're not gonna give me industry answers.
As best as I can.
You're gonna give me. Moni's my guy, so I'm just.
But if you're my guy, you already know the answer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the world needs to know the answer.
All right.
So why did you leave Tinny Entertainment?
I left Tinny Entertainment because I felt like I wanted to do more for myself and for the creative industry, and I felt like the plans that I have or that I had. Wouldn't come to fruition per se if I was still an artist that's signed to a label trying to, turn in my quota of singles and, whatnot as an artist that's signed to a label. So, prior to what a lot of people feel when artists leave labels in Nigeria, there has to be some form of dispute. There has to be some nasty battle.
But why did all 4 of you leave? You, Bella.
I know why I left.
I know. Y'all just boycotted.
I wasn't part of any boycotting or anything. Yeah, I know why I left. I think each artist had their individual reasons why they left, so I mean all the best to Tinny Entertainment. I wish them all the best, I don't think I would think of my success story without
him. Are you guys still friends?
Yeah, friends. I mean, we're friends. We're friends.
Okay, so honestly, I feel like that was like your brother at some point, because you guys were like, I feel like you guys were more than business partners, but then like ever since you left, it just seems like you guys are just.
I don't know. I don't even think that, I think the fact is, I feel like there's a lot of people just watching. Like, there's a lot of people saying stuff like, oh, who does Ycee think he is? Or every artist wants to have their own label and this and that and this and that. So I've been preoccupied with trying to, grow my brand and grow my company as well at the same time, and it hasn't been easy, but I mean, it's been very, very, I would say it's been worth it because, it's put me in a position where I've had to take charge of a lot more than just being, the artist that just records the songs and whatever the label decides to do, I'm cool with that. I'm more involved in the process. Like, I'm being consulted for deals. I'm having meetings with like executives. So it's initially what I wanted was just to create something where I want to put out music. A safe haven for creatives. But being in the position that I am now, I'm not just an artist. Like I'm an executive right now. So it's put me in a position where I have to be a lot more mature with my decisions. I have to be a lot more mature with my actions and everything I'm doing.
And your answers.
And my answers.
All right, which brings me to my next question.
Right.
There was it's not a rumor because the person actually confirmed it that, Tinny allegedly beat up Damilare. What are your thoughts on that? By the way, I think Damilare is so talented. I know this is so
shout out to him. Yeah. Well, I mean, I heard about that before it even got to like
the internet
and stuff. But I think my first thoughts were, I didn't think it was necessary. I felt like whatever differences may have risen between the two of them, it could have been settled in a less violent manner. So when I heard about that, I was sad, and when they eventually hit the internet, I was like, because. Social media is not one of the best places you go to resolve disputes and any of that stuff. So.
Did you call him, Damilare?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I spoke to him. I tried to understand what was going on. And, I felt like at the time when it happened, it could have escalated to something a lot more violent. But, I felt like they were able to resolve any less hostile situation, or less hostile environment. So, I feel like everything's calm now, everything's cool now. So I just hope there's no more violence. Say no to violence.
Say no to violence. Ycee is all about positive vibes.
Namaste.
All right, speaking of Damilare, do you ever see him signing him under your label? Ain't nobody better than.
Signing, I think right now, I'm focusing a lot more on expansion, being big enough to fully accommodate talent, because it's one thing to set up a company and it's another thing to know your capacity, so to speak. So I think right now the only services I would be willing to offer any artist is basically just distribution and promotion. I don't think I'm the only artist I'm capable of signing and handling right now is myself.
Right.
So I mean, hopefully, I've had a lot of talks with a bunch of people that are very interested in what we're planning to do. So I mean, Damilare is a very, very like I've seen his talent.
If I had my demon, I would sign him.
I've seen his talent firsthand, so I can boldly say, he would be one of the artists on top of my list to work with. So I mean, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. So is it just artists you're signing, or? Like,
I mean, now.
I just want to know if you can sign me. I have talent. Not like.
We don't want talent. We want talent.
I have I have talent. Don't try to play me. I got talent.
Right now. I mean, we have an in-house team of cinematographers and photographers.
Okay, that's dope.
So it's.
Do you need us?
We can't afford you. Yeah.
What is?
A-list.
What does that mean?
I mean, you be hosting like big events. You be doing like.
We be talking shit at events. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story. I know this is like way off, but I'm gonna tell you guys. So pretty much, I was hosting a concert, the Kwamwant concert to be exact. But they won't know what we're talking about now. We're just hosting. Or it could have been any other concert.
Yeah, it could have been.
Could have been One Nicole.
Could have been One Nicole's concert.
Could have been Dremo.
Yeah.
Dremo hosted a lot of concerts.
Talk your shit, nigga.
And YC, when me and YC we get together, like we just talk about the most random things. Like this is my guy, true off camera. This is my guy.
Yeah.
So he was talking as usual, talking shit, and he thought the person next to him was me. And like the person was just giving him like, what the fuck are you talking about? Then he said, he's like, oh my god, you're not Moni.
I mean, luckily for me, that person was like, and I just got back, so they didn't get most of what I was saying.
Yeah, she didn't get it. She just came to me. She was like, your friend YC, he be talking shit. He thought I was you.
I said it was not. It was
Nah, it was funny. At least the person we were talking about wasn't her friend. So
yeah.
For the ground break.
Can't sign, you have to. But I mean, right now we're just basically into content creation.
Yeah.
Like we shoot videos for a bunch of people.
Okay, that's dope.
A bunch of artists. If you don't necessarily have the big amount to finance, we can come in and supplement your production and everything. But yeah, it's just I'm just trying to push and support, because I feel like one thing a lot of young people don't have is somewhere that they can be comfortable enough to know, okay, I'm working with this person and it's not I don't feel like I'm being ripped off, so I'm not trying to sign anybody, I'm not trying to take anything away, I'm just trying to help or supplement, so I know even if you decide to do whatever in the future, it's not like I'm going to be losing. So yeah, that's what we're working on.
Yeah. So speaking of ripped off, I like that term. It's like all your terminology is just moving me to the next. Like it's moving me on up. It's turning on my coyon. Okay. So what's the deal? Well, obviously it happened maybe like some time ago, but it still happened. You and the Sony music family. What happened?
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, obviously, but we still need to talk about it. I never.
So that's like 2 years ago.
Yeah, but I never heard the end of it.
I feel like I wasn't ripped off per se. I just felt like, a lot more could have been done. Okay. Because I mean, Sony is like a big corporation, and seeing how my music was, spreading at the time. Yeah. I was just trying to I just felt like it needed a little bit more push, and we weren't getting that.
So do you feel like you took the right step with your tweets?
I mean, in hindsight, social media doesn't really get anything done.
Yeah.
So. It helped a bunch of conversations, but I feel like it was something that we could have, resolved amicably. But I mean, what's happened has already happened. So.
Well, since you said it was 2 years ago, it's 2019. Can you see yourself doing deals with them again?
I mean, yeah, on a now I know.
Sony, cut the check.
Exactly. Yeah, I know a lot more about the business now than I did at the time, so I would be at a better position to negotiate myself better figures per se. So yeah. Everybody that's looking to work with me, man.
Yeah.
Gotta be coming correct with these.
Gotta come with the bag so YC can pay me. Okay, so he can afford my services. So I just feel like you just have so much drama. Well, this drama, I don't know.
Drama again.
I don't know if this one relates to you, but then when I was doing research, I kind of put two and two together and it sounded like it related to you. So you tweeted one time that artists should support each other more, blah 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 blah, and like 10 minutes later Sam Clef came, was like, see this guy really toxic, people should support each other. I call him, you didn't answer. So I know you know what I'm talking about. I don't know exactly what he said, but that's kind of what he said. I feel like he was referring to you. So as Sam Clef about hit you up and you didn't answer.
The funny thing is he didn't mention my name.
Yeah, he didn't, but it was just a coinkadink.
Well,
like he typed your exact. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no. I mean, I saw. Obviously, I saw.
Okay, so I'm guessing you feel like since he, because that's how I feel. If you didn't say my name, you're not referring to.
But I mean, if at any point in time, Sam Clef hit me up to do something, and it didn't happen. That's one thing. But then trying to make it seem like it's karma because I'm talking about artists supporting each other. I wasn't crying for support. I won't say I don't need support, but I believe I've gone to a position where if I put music out, I have a considerable amount of listeners that would listen to it. So because I saw the tweet where he was like, some artist was crying about support, and I hit him up to work and he joins me because he feel like he don't arrive. LOL, karma. And I just felt like,
damn, you remember that shit better than me.
I just felt like, I mean, first of all, you're an OG, you're older than me, you shouldn't be laughing about that kind of stuff. Even if I was crying about support, I don't think it's your place to, come and speak on that. And, secondly, if you felt like you hit me up and for some reason it didn't work out, I wouldn't remember a time where Sam Clef supported my music, per se. So, no shade to anybody or anything. I just, because the thing about what I posted, what I tweeted was far from, being about me.
Yeah, because I feel like everybody supports.
Yeah, I just feel like it's better for the industry. It's better for everybody to, forget whatever differences we have and support each other. So if somebody is making fun of that, then it only says more about themselves and where they stand on supporting each other. So if you feel I wronged you, don't support me, support somebody else. If you didn't support me and you expected me to support you, I mean, I don't know what to say about it. I just feel like that's, that's, to an extent, it's like a sense of entitlement, trying to replay it. So, no disrespect to Sam Clef, maybe at some point he wanted to work with me, and, at the time I was under management that probably didn't facilitate that or let it happen, but, I wouldn't expect that from someone of that
caliber.
Yeah, to, come and start throwing subs.
All right, so your new video. Like, even though you showed it to me before it dropped, because I'm a big girl, obviously. Me watching it again, I was like, God damn, I forgot Ycee can rap. Like, you rap your ass off. Like, the people that I feel like that can rap are you, Dice, Black Bones. This is like the new school, like you, Dice, Black Bones. Who else? Give me some names. You.
Dremo.
Dremo!
Yeah.
What? Dremo's a rapping ass nigga.
Yeah.
Like, 4 of you guys. Like, why do you guys sing? Even though I like all your singing.
Because that's where the money is, It's the money I made from singing that I used to finance the whole thing. That I used to shoot the video and all that stuff. So, even I feel like after I put out the song, I'm just like, who sent me now?
No, balance was.
These people are going to start expecting me to rap on my next record, and I can't do that.
Oh, your next record is singing?
I don't know yet, but I mean, it's just I feel like the industry hasn't. I don't know.
You haven't fully accepted.
It's just
like also when Dice is a rap. Like,
yeah, no,
Dice,
I mean,
I feel like sometimes in Nigerian industry they've not heard Dice like.
No, they haven't heard the best of Dice rapping.
They have not.
They haven't.
But
the problem is anytime somebody raps, the first thing they always want to do is try and pit this person against another person, try to compare with somebody from South Africa.
I feel like all of y'all are different.
I feel like the only way we can grow is if I put out a rap record. Oh, it is dope, it's mad nice, okay, cool, enjoy it. You don't need to start comparing me to Dremo or comparing me to Nasty C or comparing me to this guy. Let everybody just grow at whatever pace they're willing to grow. Because I don't know, because I'm not on South African Twitter, but I don't think there's ever any situation where people are trying to like pit Nasty C against somebody else just so they can prove that this person raps better than Nasty C, because they appreciate him as their own. Like, he's young, they're willing to push him and make sure like he's number one. So I feel like, why can't we as Nigerians take our own. Like, I'm not saying you guys should support me. If you don't fuck with what I do when it comes to hip hop, all well and good. If you feel like Black Bones is doing great, then you guys should be willing to throw your weight behind this guy and make sure that the rest of the continent understands that he's a force to contend with. So it makes no sense to me when I put out a rap song and the people because the only reason why I put out Balance was because it was my birthday, and I felt, okay, what kind of songs I want to put out. People forget that I rap. I just want to put out songs to let people know that, if you feel like you guys are getting killed by the South, don't worry, YC is here to save your lives. That kind of stuff. But then I put it out, and the first thing is people are saying, oh, Nasty C this, Nasty C that, this, that, this. And I'm like, bro, don't put me against anybody. Just enjoy the music. Like, now I wouldn't want to put out another rap song because it's going to be comparisons and everything.
I feel like you, Dremo, guys, Black Bones should
I feel like if it's possible to just close our eyes to what's happening outside and let's focus on what's going on inside and see how we can actually make it better so that the rest of the continent, the rest of the world will actually know that, okay, Nigerian hip-hop is amazing.
Yeah, back to what I said. I feel like you, Black Bones, Dremo, Dice should do a record.
We can't all do a record now.
Why?
Like, from how many minutes do you want to hear?
Hey, you guys take it. You know you do sci-fi.
Cypher.
Moni Talks sci-fi.
I beg you. How many ciphers do you have on your phone?
Oh, I watch ciphers.
But
I don't have it on my phone.
Yeah, but it's better to like actually make actual rap songs that will go further.
Yeah, but why can't, like, when I say a cipher, like, I'm gonna give y'all a topic and y'all gonna rap about that shit.
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Bro,
ready?
I was born ready.
You was born ready. I'm not joking, no. When I call it Moni Talks Cypher coming through, you guys gotta hold me accountable. So every month you don't see a Moni Talks Cypher.
Oh yeah, that's first of all, I mean all these things. I know it's only when money is involved. Not money, but money.
So if I call you for a cypher, if I don't pay, you won't come.
No, there should be sponsors and everything. Like incentives. Ah man, people do.
Actually, you're right.
You know,
you're an executive now, so I'm gonna come talk to you.
Because at the end of the day, the most important thing that's going to make Nigerian hip hop industry grow
is money. Money, the bag.
Like that. So once people start saying that it's profitable, there are going to be a lot more rappers. And
yeah.
That's just it. It's not.
Don't worry, coming soon.
Hopefully.
Who do you think the sexiest woman in the industry is?
Sexiest woman
in the Nigerian industry?
Genevieve Nachi.
Oh yeah, she's a hottie. Yeah. I am finished. So is Ycee single?
Depends on what day of the week you're asking.
Today is Wednesday.
If you're asking me every day, I'm not single.
Okay, so if I ask you on a particular day?
I'm not single.
Okay. So why the fuck? This nigga's just fucking clearly. Woo! So what is your most embarrassing moment?
My most embarrassing moment ever in my life?
Yeah.
I fired in a girl's face.
What?
Dude.
How did you get to her face?
No, she got to real man.
What?
It's not what you think, bro. It wasn't like
Instablog will carry you.
It wasn't like my style was getting tossed or any of that stuff.
Instablog is for sure carry you.
I'm just saying, man.
No, but I'm trying to understand this scenario. How did your bum get to her face?
I will explain off camera. Moving on. Album. So your album name was supposed to be Ain't Nobody Better Than. But we turned that to a company. So
okay,
there's a new name for the album.
So what's
not a new, a bunch of names, but my album is going to be out in May.
May. For sure. Fingers crossed.
Sure.
We're holding Ycee accountable. His album.
I'm holding myself accountable.
I'm holding you accountable. This year I said I'm going to hold my fans accountable to all the great things they want to do. So every
May.
I'm going to disturb you. May. Ycee album is coming out. And we're going to do a Moni Talks album review in May of your album. Have you watched any of my album reviews?
I don't think I have.
That's not good. I've done one with MI and I've done one with Black Bones.
I will go check it out.
Yeah, you should. Now
that you say it.
Ycee, my good friend, thank you for coming on my show. Can't wait to hear this story off air. He has to tell me.
Yeah. Peace and love. You know, big up the man them out there, you know, they supporting the music and all that, you know. Big shout out to everybody who support my music and, you know, appreciating what it is that I do. I don't take you guys for granted.
Don't forget to come with the bag to Ain't Nobody Better Than.
Yeah, you know, come with money, man. You know, yeah.
No money.
And I mean, you know, everybody out there is trying to get it, you know, just believe in what you do because nobody else will believe in it until you do. Be patient and trust in God and, you know, keep checking out. I got new music on the way. Every new month is going to be new music, you know, no more breaks till old age. And follow me on Instagram and Twitter at IM_YC, Facebook.com/IMYC.
Listen, I got the damn game in a chokehold. Man, I'm built bagging like Frodo. I show 'em where they don't go. Shorty caught a lick like a froyo and still drop knees at the grotto.